Hey, welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we are doing a pantry makeover. This is absolutely atrocious because we are in the middle of renovating our kitchen, so I can't even get to the pantry at the moment. So we're gonna just start by moving all of this crap out, and then we can go ahead and start organizing. If you are new to my channel, I do a lot of cleaning and organization videos. I am still fairly new to YouTube, so I would appreciate if you would subscribe and share with your friends if you are enjoying this kind of stuff. If you have any recommendations of what I should do in the future, go ahead and just leave it in the comments below. I will be taking those into consideration. So what you want to start with when you go through your pantry to start organizing or redoing the organization that you already have in place is just empty everything out of the pantry. You're going to find stuff that you didn't know was up there. You're going to find that you're actually out of a lot of things that you need, on top of the fact that some of the things you haven't actually touched for a while are super dusty and needs to be cleaned down. Alright, so I've mentioned in past videos I'm only 5 foot tall. I do not recommend standing on top of really shady boxes that you've had in your pantry for the last year. That was definitely dangerous. Alright, so now that everything's empty, I'm just going in with my all-purpose cleaner just to wipe everything down. It was super dusty. Eventually we're going to be finishing these shelves, either staining and sealing or painting them. My husband actually built these. This was a coat closet, it wasn't even a pantry. Our house doesn't actually even have a pantry. Alright, so I just took everything out of the pantry, just kind of taking inventory of what I have. It's not a ton. I'm just gonna go back through it and put it in a more effective manner. So this was the most tedious part about the entire journey of organizing my pantry. I was just categorizing things. I had soups and like quick meals on one side can-wise, and then the rest it was more like beans and vegetables and tomato sauce and stuff like that, so more like cooking type cans. So I was just kind of organizing and separating that. And then I just started with the rest of the baskets that obviously you can tell that just random stuff has been thrown in random baskets. It was more so just to hide the clutter, but when it gets like that, you don't even know what you have. So I'm just emptying all of these, taking off the old stickers, and then wiping them out, just to kind of see what we have. Obviously we had way too many Roman noodles. My husband eats these like crazy, so I'm just putting them in one of the big, large bins so they're all in one place. So these Dollar Tree bins, they're new. I think they're just these really thin ones. I'm using them for pasta. So we don't have a lot of side space on the side shelves that are in the pantry, so I thought I could put those on those small shelves along with these jars and just have our pastas and our rices all together in one space. So however you want to try to organize this stuff, honestly, you're probably going to reorganize it several times until you get something you're happy with. So go ahead and just kind of mess around with it, see how things fit, and if it doesn't work, just go ahead and change it up and do something else. So once you have the bins kind of filled how you feel is necessary and are comfortable with that, go ahead and just start putting everything back in your pantry. Again, you're going to switch this up a bit depending on how everything is fitting. So there's really no rhyme or reason to it, just do what you think feels good. So this is my baking basket. It's got like sprinkles and food coloring and all that kind of stuff. It is chaotic. I don't know where else to put this kind of stuff. If you have any ideas, let me know. And with my canned goods, I'm not sure exactly how I want them organized. I feel like this is always kind of going to be a mess. I'm putting them on the top shelf because it's stuff that we don't access very often, and it's more so stuff that you need to cook with, like for recipes and stuff. So that's kind of my reasoning for putting it on the top. And condiments and things we access more often are on the bottom shelf. This is my mom cabinet that's in our island currently, but we're going to be taking this wall down, so I'm cleaning it out, moving things to the pantry that don't need to be in here, and then only keeping things that I absolutely need to have up there right now. Eventually, like I said, this whole thing's going to have to be cleared out because we're taking these cabinets down. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes, I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, So these are chalkboard labels that I got from Amazon. They actually came in large sheets and I had to cut them down. I'm just going to be putting the contents of my jarred items in my pantry on here so that way I can label everything nice and neat.
Drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town.
Alright, now I am just going to label and fill these jars. Everything I think just looks way more cohesive and pretty when it has matching labels on it.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm...
And there you go, guys. This was super easy. I did this in a day with a toddler running around wrecking my house behind me. Super easy, and you guys really don't need a lot to do something like this. Just kind of reorganize, take everything out, put it back in, just make it a little bit more livable. This was the before, and the after is coming up. If you guys like videos like this, definitely hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and let me know down below what to do next.